Welcome to another edition of Byte-Size Tech. I'm Libby Powers, and today I am joined by one of our team members, Ben Fairbanks. Say hi, Ben.
Hello.
He is one of our system administrators here at Anderson Technologies. I really appreciate you sitting down with me today because I was hoping to talk about a new client we recently brought on that I heard, some of the team talking about. It was a non-for-profit, is that correct?
Yeah, that's right. And when we first heard about them, they were calling us because they were struggling to get through the after effects of their server being hacked.
Oh, the non-for-profit server was actually hacked.
That's right. This client primarily relied on contractors and individual vendors to do their jobs for them. It seemed that a previous IT vendor had gotten their networks onto a new server, and things seemed to be working great, but that vendor failed to properly turn off or secure their old server, and that's where the criminals got in.
Oh, criminals.
Yeah.
So we're talking about cyber crime and organized crime.
Yeah, all of the above. Pretty scary stuff, but thankfully no personal information or PI was accessed. But this client still had to deal with the red tape of reporting the issue to the authorities, digging through all of their systems to review what had been accessed, and ensuring that the new server wasn't truly untouched.
Wow. So even luckily, they didn't like put ransomware or anything on the server, but the hack was still a major pain, I'm guessing, right?
Oh, of course. Yeah, the cost in man hours is something that no client, let alone a nonprofit with a set budget, wants to suddenly have to deal with. In the process of reaching out to their members in the cleanup, they were recommended to call us. At first, they weren't sure. They were based in Pennsylvania and we're in St. Louis.
Yeah, I could see how that would be a little scary if, you're multiple states away and your IT vendor is a flight away, right?
Yeah, of course. And that's definitely something that every organization is going to have to weigh. But a great part about doing IT is that 90 to 95% of the work can be done remotely. Once we got signed on with this client, we sent two of our expert team members down to the location to get all the hardware, wires, and their network fully set up and documented. And after the end of multiple days, it took about 50 hours total to get them up and going. And from there, we've had smooth sailing just operating remotely.
So it took you guys 50 hours to undo this hack.
Yeah, no, totally. And that's why I went back before. Like, even if it's not something that where there was ransomware or maybe their data got lost, even when the effects of the breach aren't catastrophic, it's still a lot of work just to get everything back up and going. So that great, ground layer is something that a lot of organizations need.
That's really interesting you say this, Ben, because I think that so many small businesses and non-for-profits, they don't believe that they're targets.
Mhm.
And this really just proves that they're more vulnerable and they pay more when they have to fix it.
Exactly. Everyone's a target. It's just, how well you put up your defenses, really.
Super interesting. How are they doing now?
How are they doing now? They're doing good. We've had a lot of tickets with them just on, small stuff that are quick fixes. I haven't heard about any big issues that this client has been facing. But yeah, from there, it's been smooth sailing. We haven't seen any large malicious activity. But yeah, no, we have set up a much stronger ground layer for them to operate on. And I think all parties involved are pretty happy with the way that they're continuing to work.
I love it when we can be Batman, like Batman is to Gotham, we are in St.
Yeah.
Louis and this new client out of state and
Yeah,
swooping in
no,
and
of course.
helping the little
Honestly,
guy.
yeah, when things get quiet, you just know that, everything is going good though. That's the thing. Like, if no one really knows they have IT people, I'm kind of starting to think that's a good thing because that
Yes,
their IT people are doing a
when they
great
don't know you're there.
right, exactly.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you taking time today for this episode of Byte-Size Tech. There's actually a blog article written about this client as well, if you want to go check out our blog. And Ben, I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to help me with this one.
Yeah, of course. Always good hanging out with you.
Thanks, Ben. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.
Bye.